bro brothers and sisters, if you are on the sea between turning around, so how are you going to survive here? This is a post-apocalyptic super realistic disaster movie, whether it's the worldview, story setting, emotions, and the visual effects that make you immerse in the welcome experience. It's definitely a top notebook. As long as you live, let's get on the ship together. On the vast Caribbean, a family of 4 is sailing out of their ship, want to spend a perfect birthday holiday. Seemingly calm sea, the water is flowing. He didn't feel well, swim back immediately, but found that he couldn't swim back. Tom and his son are fishing. His daughter is listening to music. They didn't hear Julia's plea. Tom has a bad feeling, so he starts looking for his wife on the ship, but Julia is in danger, about to be swept into the sea. Tom kept looking, then he found his wife was in trouble. They hurried to the ship. Tom jumped into the sea to save his wife. Fortunately, he found it in time and saved Julia. He said he was caught in a current. He thought he couldn't come back at night. After they celebrated their birthday, they found a lot of whales around the ship. Sometimes whales will take this line as a navigation. Tom thinks this is normal. Suddenly a strong vibration came. Maybe whales hit the ship, so Tom went down to check the propeller. After the check, his arm was injured. He felt something behind him. He was scratched by the propeller. Another propeller is broken. He can't fix it. They need help. Unfortunately, there is no signal here. Wireless devices can't be used normally. Then the scene in front of them shocked them. There was a meteorite fall in the sky, and the location of the meteorite fall is not far from them. A family came up to check the situation. Another one fell from the sky. This time the meteorite fall point is closer to them. Tom started the yacht in a hurry, but it's just a slow move because the propeller broke at the same time. There was another one on top of their heads. It turns out that they are not meteorites, but man-made satellites. Now the propeller is completely broken. A family hid in the cabin, closed all the windows and doors. Then came a kind of magnetic signal interference, and the strong vibration of the ship and the sound wave attack of the Delphi caused Julia and Tom to bleed. After one night, the family woke up from a coma. When they came out, they found something beyond recognition. How can there be fish in the ship? What's more strange is that the vast ocean is dry overnight. They just came to the bottom of the sea. Where did so much seawater go? Or they time traveled, came to another dimension or universe. There is still no signal on the phone. There are a lot of seafood. Tom found the wrong location through the compass. The North and South Pole are completely upside down. The south points to the north, the north points to the south. So is it possible the seawater will flow to where it was originally land after all? When Cassie talked to her boyfriend on video, before I knew that her boyfriend might be in danger. The weather is very bad as her boyfriend lost contact due to a signal failure, so Cassie thinks the sea must have gone to her boyfriend. They used balloons to make a rescue signal, but there was no one around. Fortunately, Tom used a radio to ask for help. They heard a response from the captain of a Shanghai submarine. The captain told them this is a magnet to save their 2 children. Under the request of the couple, the captain agreed to this request. Tell them the location of the submarine according to the coordinates. They need 2 or 3 days to get there. During this period, the captain will keep in touch. They decided to have a good night's sleep. Depart the next day. They brought all the food they could bring. When they were about to leave, I saw a man and a dog outside. Tom came to inquire. He was kind enough to drink water for the other person, but he didn't know that the other person, Julia, boarded this ship in a hurry, called her son and daughter. They just learned that their father had been killed. She quickly locked the door, then let her daughter hide in the box. Give them a signal gun. If it's not her who came back, just shoot. The man outside is trying to open the door. The moment the door was opened, Julia also hid and afraid to be found by the other party. Once found, he's dead. After he saw the food, he started to talk nonsense while looking for Julia's location. Julia bit her teeth, get ready to attack. When the man entered the cabin, he found that the woman was not here. It turned out that Julia fled out along the hole, and she happened to be in the blind spot of the to escape alive, even if they can't bear to see their mother. But now they have to continue to escape. The 3 of them climbed the mountain and ran nonstop, hiding behind the mountain, feeling guilty. The man must have been attracted by the balloon. Mother comforted her son. It doesn't matter. They continued to drive. Julia looked at it with binoculars, shocked to find the man was chasing behind. He hurried to take his son and daughter. Continue to escape, but there is no way ahead. There is a ditch that blocks their way. I have no choice but to take a detour. The man followed along. The 3 of them walked for a long time. Julia can't see him with binoculars, so find a place to rest because Cassie didn't close the bottle cap, causing them no water to drink. Mother and daughter had a big fight. Get out. After venting all the bad emotions, they continued to drive. Fortunately, They saw a small plane in front, decided to spend the night in it, although it's broken, but it's a good place to avoid the wind. Dinner is a piece of chocolate for each person. Late at night, Cassie came out to cover the soil. At this time, the man told the daughter hugged her mother. He regained his mind and stopped when the sun came out. The man's body has 1,000 windows and 100 mouths. The flesh is blurred. Life is impermanent. Large intestine wrapped in small intestine. They guess this is definitely not done by humans. There is something more terrible than the man. After they left, 2 crabs stick out of the man's face. Who doesn't know this is seafood? The 3 of them continue to drive according to the map. I'm so thirsty, I can't stand it. Go and drink the water in the pit. These are all seawater. The mother quickly stopped him. Otherwise, you will get sick if you drink too much. Soon he was sick. Maybe it's dehydration. They came to a place full of chairs. Also built a small house. The sweet mother used the medicine of the first aid kit. Treat my son. I was going to rest here today, but at night Julia heard the sound outside. Came out to check. I heard the sound of running and shaking on the ground. There must be something coming. She quickly woke up her children. Take them to escape. They are very lucky. Found a freight wheel in front, so they ran over. There are also people in the boat organizing water resources. They wanted to save 3 people, but after seeing those things hit the drum of retreat, these people hid in the crate along the hole. This is called karma. It's not easy to do, although they have guns, but still in danger. Julia climbed hard, finally climbed to the top of the box. The 3 people inside began to fight. The crab is strong. The 3 above are waiting for the danger to retreat. I found someone who wanted to come up. As a result, the crab dragged him down. The following 3 people united. Julia bandaged her own wound, then fainted. Soon after, the children don't know where they went. Leave Julia alone. The wind is blowing. She came down to find her children. Got a gun and an egg. They were looking for help, but there is no one here. Julia to deal with the wound. Sprinkle the gunpowder on the wound, then bite the scarf. Ignite the gunpowder to close the wound. Julia regained her ability to move. They found a lot of water. Everyone can drink until they are addicted. Enter the box. See what they have. Find a gun for self-defense. There is also a radio. Call the captain. After tuning, the captain was also attacked by deep-sea carnivores. Let them out after the water retreats. Maybe it's oxygen that drives them crazy. Plus, they don't have food, so in order to survive, will attack humans. The captain told them to hurry up. According to the data, the speed of seawater flow is faster than expected. There are only a few hours left. The captain asked how many people they had. Julia told him there were 3 left. The captain hesitated for a long time, didn't speak because he is struggling. Do you want to give up your position? His injury has been so serious that he can't go back to the sky. Julia thought the captain didn't want to save them, so she decided to sacrifice herself for her children. She walked to the front and secretly told the captain, "Save my children, please." This sentence was still heard by them. The captain told them to hurry up, launch a signal bomb in the sky. As soon as they found this signal bomb, keep walking towards the submarine. Finally saw the submarine, but the bad thing is there is a huge crack in front. They came here and looked below is a big pit. Fortunately, the slope is relatively large, so they came to the bottom looking for the way. Although they were not injured, but the fallen stone blocked Julia's way. Looking at the huge stone in front of her, she thought of leaving her daughter, decided to sacrifice herself. She told her children to go first. They also understand the mother intention. Tell the mother to climb over. She doesn't want to die. I don't want to leave my family, but for them all this is worth it. Save my children. She comforted them. She will find them. In order not to let her mother down, she desperately pulled her brother away, then climb up the rock cliff at the fastest speed, running towards the submarine. Finally saw the captain. After arriving, she said that the sea will return in a few minutes. The captain is seriously injured. Let them in, but she can't cause she, who heard this, went to look for her mother. Let Ben wait here for her, then run in the direction of her mother. Julia noticed something was wrong. The crabs attacked her again. She used a gun to attack them, but it didn't last long. She had run out of bullets and was about to be eaten by countless crabs. In them up until the shell was empty and the children were all in, and the crabs outside tried to come in and enjoy the delicious. Then they saw a huge wave, and if it was outside, I'm afraid they would die no matter where they hit. They quickly fastened their seat belts, and then a huge impact came after a strong vibration, and the submarine turned. Everything calmed down, but it didn't seem to be the same outside. They opened the cabin door and came out to check it out, and found that they were finally back on land safely. The people on the land were also drowned in the sea. By this disaster, they became the only survivors and experienced thousands of dangers and life and death in an almost desperate situation. They fought for a bit of life, and they never gave up. Julia paved the way for their children to live on. No matter how dangerous this road is, they will go on, but the little voice in his heart will never stop as long as they live. As long as they live. Director Frederick Jardin cleverly combined the end of the day scene with the adventure of survival and the human emotional element. It created the challenge of survival. Let the audience experience the anxiety, and helplessness of the end-of-the-day disaster reflects the choice of morality, sacrifice, and hope. When facing a disaster, Julia's role is full of motherly love. She chose to sacrifice her life for the survival of her children. It reflects the instinctive reaction of selfless love and human beings in extreme situations. Their sacrifice and struggle is the symbol of human beings maintaining humanity and hope in a desperate situation. The metaphor in the film is that the director tries to explore the smallness of human beings in the face of nature through the disaster phenomena such as the magnetic field reversal and the ocean drought. In the film, let the audience reflect on the overdevelopment of natural resources and the eventual cost of ignoring environmental issues in the face of natural power. Human beings are vulnerable in the face of natural disaster, but the persistence of family and the desire to survive can become a human reliance. Julia sacrificed her life for the sake of her children. It is the mother's love that reminds us through her actions that in extreme situation, family responsibility and love are the driving force for human survival. This kind of selfless love goes beyond the desire to survive and becomes the core of the movie. This movie tells us that no matter how bad the environment is, we can still choose to face it bravely and support it with love and responsibility. Brothers and sisters, the story ends. See you next time.